Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season. Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They come up on 1st and 10. First play, and Young is going to throw it. And incomplete to open things up. Incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he's got one. And just shutting him off there. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And Weiser just taking a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Jackson. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreaming
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's where he definitely normally catches. 4th down. On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. Taking it about the 16. Runs through the contact. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and here 1st and 10. Young. That's over the middle.
Damn! What's done? Oh, that nigga is bullshit.
His first NFL reception goes for 6. The Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. For the extra point. This is no good. Missed the PAT, so they
Time out.
this remains a 13-0 game. Here's Martin now following the scores and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Short throw caught by Pitts.
The perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there's an incompletion.
That was help.
The defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he drove across each segment, you see him pointing, communicating where he is, and it passed him up to each defender. And that makes
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move. But oftentimes, as they use a running back, a fullback,
Jacksonville.
You can almost hear the sideline lead coming from their sideline and from their coming on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something big.
So Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Inside the 25. From the 24 now, here's second and a yard. To throw is Jackson.
Come on, boy.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hard throw.
I don't know for this shit, man.
That was a lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
What's that expression, life comes at you fast? In this case, the defenders came even faster and complete.
Don't tell me.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the
Come on, bro, I'm
sleeves here
losing.
and say, let's
I'm
go
losing.
for it on 4. Jackson for the shotgun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the Defensive ends over there on the sideline. Big ball up in the air on 4th down to bring up first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. This pass caught at the 4. Get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. This one 13-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And will wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, if you're not telling yourself the truth, if you don't think there's some marksmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays, then also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. How to approach this? Third down and 16 yards to go. Here's Young. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On first and 10, it's ETN. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Now, here's a first and 10. Earl Hubbard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Young from the shotgun. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a 1st down.
They stopped him in his tracks. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Don't start. It's time to be quiet. Don't take too much time to that big.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Jackson. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 18 more yards there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
52 Blue.
On the counter, BTN. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
Hey, no steal. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Cut.
They'll try the left side with ETN. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Drill, 52. Ready.
ETN once more. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never like
trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing, Young. Catch made here by Campbell. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on third down.
And it's
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Okay.
Here now,
right.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Blue, 32. Set.
They'll run with Etienne. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 red. 60 red.
A give is Etienne off the option. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Ready. Black 40.
Young to throw it. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. From the shotgun, it's Young. That is caught. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Panthers 26, Jaguars 7. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson will throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Here's Jackson. That is caught. McMillan with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
That's good.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On a quick.
Now a toss right side. H.M. with it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devon Achane, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here we go, set.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Young. That's caught. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. He's got the first down and more. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Foye Aluakon finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Tough spot here, third down and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, 38. Stay.
Young working out of the gun. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That is Josh Hines Allen working his way in for the sack. A third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with third down looming.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 44.
Jackson now. Throw caught by Achane. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A give left side. Here's Achane. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Sit hot. 180. You change it. 180. What is it? Yo.
To throw is Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
Ready.
Another toe for ETN. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 33, Jaguars 14. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This one thrown underneath to Achane. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
1-yard gain.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now 2nd and 9. Again, Jackson. To the left side, he's got McMillan. Gets through, and now an opening. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Yo.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Derek Brown able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 3rd and goal. Jackson steps away. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Panthers 33, Jaguars 21. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 34-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Young will set to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. On the give, this is Hubbard. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Oh, what a great job defensively to stop things up. They were committed to stopping the run. They knew it was coming. And now it looks like they should get the football back as they force an important 3 and out.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Here's Young.
That one complete to the dead.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one good for 37 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
33, yellow.
Young. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bryce Young
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Panthers 40, Jaguars 21. Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars.
Now it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of
A good pickup there at 22.
That's another
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
No, we changed it. Hey, report. Report.
We changed it. Hey, Ozzy, shut up. You.
Now Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be out of bounds with a first down as they will have a first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Kyle Pitts from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Jaguars 28.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here we go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Second down and 3.
Brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Black shot. Steal. Black. Ready.
Young here to throw. And once again, this is Sanders.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Come on. Ready. Go. Black. 95. Cut.
Young to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this will stay a 12-point game. Boy, 4th and 2. This crowd was urging them to go for it, certainly. Instead, they settle for the field goal try, and then they come up with nothing.
Brandon, yeah, football coach won't let the crowd dictate how he calls a football game. He stuck to his guns. But after the miss, now there's 70,000 coaches in the stands thinking they were right.
Now Jackson. That is caught. McMillan with it. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hands up. You.
One last shot for Jackson. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game.
Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire, team full of stars.